A doctor speaking at an Indiana school board going viral. That doctor making claims about the virus, saying the vaccine makes your immune system deranged. He said vaccines don't work and other vitamins like vitamin D will work just as well against the virus. Meghan Bragg with our Verify team is looking into those claims tonight.
Video of a doctor speaking before an Indiana school board has gone viral. Those comments were brought up at a CMS school board meeting this week.
If you're interested in more COVID science, look up Dr. Dan Stockton, who spoke at a city council meeting in Indiana.
And we've received a handful of emails asking us to look at the claims being made in the video. So we want to break down these claims and see if there's any truth to them. First off, the doctor in this video is Dr. Dan Stock. He describes himself as a functional family medicine physician. During an Indiana school board meeting earlier this month, he spoke out against mandatory vaccinations and a mask mandate. We went to family physician Dr. Carla Robinson and medical expert Dr. David Geyer to fact check his claims. The first claim, masks don't work since the coronavirus is spread by aerosol particles, which are small enough to go through every mask.
So that's not entirely true. Viruses travel through respiratory droplets, which their transmissibility really depends on several factors.
It's absolutely true that even properly worn, the viral particles are small enough to get through the pores. Having said that, what's important is that masks help reduce the overall viral load that can get into your nose or get into your mouth.
So we can verify this claim is partly true, but needs context. The next claim we want to tackle is the one where Dr. Stock stated, you can't make this virus go away. So will COVID-19 go away, or will this be something we live with forever?
It does appear, at least for the near future, that it is going to be like the other coronaviruses, the common cold being the most common, where they mutate enough and you just get them periodically.
You know, quite honestly, because there is frequent variation, frequent mutation, you know, these viruses are just they just kind of hang around and just continue to perpetually infect others. There may be peaks and valleys in terms of the rates of infection. And so COVID-19 may very well follow that very same model. We just don't know.
So we can verify that, again, this claim needs context as research is still needed. Dr. Stock also claims people who have recovered from COVID-19 infection get no benefit from getting the COVID vaccine, but actually suffer more side effects if they are vaccinated.
Right now, the data has not shown that to be true. Overwhelmingly, we do know that people who have had COVID-19 infection and then go on to get the vaccine after the 90-day waiting period, there seems to be a boost in their immunity against obtaining infection a second time.
So we can verify that this claim is false. The last claim we're evaluating is Dr. Stock's statement about treating people with ivermectin, vitamin D, and/or zinc instead of the vaccine.
As far as a treatment regimen for ivermectin, vitamin D, and zinc, they're not FDA approved. There is some data for ivermectin, both as a prevention strategy, lowering the risk of getting it, and as a way to decrease the duration or decrease the symptoms. But that's early data, not enough that I would, as a doctor, feel comfortable telling somebody with multiple medical conditions or obesity or is immune compromised that that's enough. Zinc and vitamin D don't seem to have much of a role in treatment once you already have active infection.
So we can verify that no, these are not better treatment methods. With your Verify, I'm Meghan Bragg.
Meghan, thank you. And we know there's a lot of misinformation out there, maybe just questionable things that you'd like us to verify, look into further. You can always send us an email. That address is verify@wcnc.com.